Hi everyone, welcome to Cache Walks.
We're in Te Kuiti and we're heading on a road trip down to Piopio, and we're going to pick up a giant series of geocaches on the way.
Come and see how we get on.
The drive from Te Kuiti to Piopio is a short one, but with caches to find and filming, we have allowed a full day for the trip. Let's pull over and park next to the first cache, the giant weta.
I can see the name of the cache, the giant weta. Come and have a look.
Giant weta are found only in New Zealand. Their genus name means terrible grasshopper. Its Maori name is wetaponga, or the god of ugly things. The giant weta is one of the heaviest insects in the world. One was found to weigh 71 grams, heavier than a sparrow. Onward through the World War II Memorial Arch to find another cache in the series.
Okay, we're heading towards Not a Giant Quandary. Let's have a look.
Let's cross the park towards a beautiful rose garden. Finally it's found. Clever cache.
Ah. Excellent. Okay, the log's getting full. It's beautiful.
We were just leaving one of the great caches in the giant series and an ambulance pulled up alongside us, and to our surprise it was the cache owner, Mike. So come and listen to him talk a little bit about the giant series.
You get to Piopio, you'll find the giant dice, and there was a giant easel, so I thought let's keep with the giant theme, and got the giant golf ball.
Yep.
The ones like this one, the giant quandary, you sort of had to play around with the idea.
That was quite difficult to find.
Yeah.
We had to think quite hard on that one, didn't we?
And then out on the one of the roads where they filmed The Hobbit, I then
yes.
turned it into the giant New Zealand film, whatever the name was, so I had to use the term giant. And if I couldn't, I would say like no giants, just scenery, you know.
Right.
So
Yes.
that's my limiting factor. I've got to add the word giant in.
It's a great idea. We've really enjoyed the three we've found so far,
Yeah.
but we've got to head off and find all the others.
Yep.
Just before we go, that tap over there,
Yep.
how did that get constructed? How did you?
Well, I used one of our local plumbers and told him what I was doing, because his son was geocaching with me some time ago. So he welded it up, and then I did the fitting, and then of course it's hard to put it in because you could cement the base but you couldn't cement the side.
Yes.
One of the first people to find it said, oh, that's the one that Warwick did, because he was a local as well. He'd realised that the plumber.
Oh, right. So he knew about the plumber making it for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
So, yeah, and just like with some of the farmers on some of the land, you know, they know us and they're happy we can go on there.
Great.
So yeah, the giant series, and I've enjoyed it because I went to some places and they're brilliant caches, and I thought, you know, one of the reasons we do it, we want that, just that little extra zing, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And
I
I
wanted it
thought,
to be fun and have maybe a little puzzle or something.
well, when you get to the giant bee, I thought that was a fun one.
We thank Mike for his wonderful caches before heading out.
On through the countryside towards Piopio. Okay, on to farmland to get the cache, the giant bee. Okay, 49 metres to the giant's bee. Let's go. Okay, this is definitely the beehive. Let's have a look and see what's inside. Ooh, oh. Oh, this is good. Ah!
Some bee.
That's wonderful.
That's very cool. The kids would love that one.
They would do. And look down there. Look, it's Miss Piggy. Just cruising on her bed.
Okay, I love that bee. Let's head on to the next one.
Now that's a giant golf ball.
Okay, we're at ground zero, just about here, and here's a cattle stop.
Another giant golf ball. There's the Piopio berry farm. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, boysenberries and berry ice cream. We must quill back here at the end of the day. Okay, the name of this one is called the giant easels. These giant easels, with their paintings by a local artist, adds interest to the village.
Well, we found it and signing the log, but we can't film where it was because of the muggles behind me in the park. It's pretty difficult to get it without them seeing.
We're having a nice corned beef sandwich here from the dairy across the road.
The Piopio is an extinct bird. This limestone outline of a Piopio was constructed by students from the local college using the trenching method, similar to the prehistoric Uffington horse in England.
Okay, my GPS is saying that this cache is only about 3 or 4 meters away in this direction, and the cache description says we can go on to the private property, so we're going to head over here and see if we can find it. Okay, looks like there's something up on top of this pole, so let's see how we get on. Okay, there he is, the little angry bird. Let's get the log out.
Let's go this way, it's easier than climbing that fence.
What a strange group of limestone outcrops. They look like a large group of giant stools. This cache is called Giants Can't Fit, and it's about a 40 or 50 metre walk, so it's not too far.
Okay, I'm just going to head down in to see what it's like down here.
It's narrow, wet and muddy down here.
Wow, it's very narrow. There'll be no giants getting down in there. A few little hobbits maybe, but no giants.
No cache up here.
Found it.
A wire, that must be the cache.
There are, old wall sign.
On to find the next cache.
Well, we're heading off to see if we can find the Dice of Giants. Let's go.
Getting closer to the dice now.
The farmer has a sense of humour.
And a pot of paint.
The cache page says the shortest way is not always the best. Looks like it's right. A jump is needed here. Through the long grass, watch out for those prickles. The cache is located just inside the native bush line, so up we go. Lucky there is a marker here left by the Piopio College geocaching team. There's a heavy rock to hold it in place.
Yikes, where did these fellas come from? Let's walk slowly by. Don't make eye contact.
Well, that brings us to the end of our cache walk. A wonderful series of caches. We spent all day at it. It's been a great road trip. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to go geocaching.
Well, that's not exactly the end of our cache walk. We stopped off for blueberry ice cream. Yum.
Great ice cream and great t-shirt.